Baby. Mm-mm. And it reminds me to share this with you to remember to be of good cheer. It shall never be so dark. The sun shall rise again. 20 minutes past 7. Kokrokoo Jumediano pay. Nana akumia baba bekaye ho. Kwesi Prat baba bekaye ho. Donko Fuseni baba bekaye ho. Professor Kufie Jekum baba bekaye ho. Yeah, Clifford, I see you too. Mame Akosia Fosua ewo mu Stima Market. Yeah, Kai Adawasi. Ampa.
When you wrote me off, but God hold me in. I may be down, so yes, I am.
Yeah, Olunka, I see you out there. Good morning. Have a good one, Olunka. It says Mrs. Teresa Punifrimpong in Bomso Kumasi is 85 years old. Grandma Mrs. Teresa Punifrimpong El Bomso Kumasi. Happy birthday number 85. It's from your dear sons Kwame Apia Frimpong in Kansas, USA. Kwejo Anefi in London. Kwame Frimpong in London. Ya Frimpong Guido in London. Grandchildren and the entire family to you, Mama Thess. Happy birthday number 85. Regards to Peter Chea Champong, aka Master P, Northampton, UK. And to Kwame Ofosu-Mensah Bones in Reading. You all have a good one. Akwesi Jati Machiano Pay to say birthday blessings, Madame Augustina Santoa of Abilinkwe Presby Church. Yamin Shorabibri, Madame Augustina Santoa Abilinkwe Presby Church. It's from Mr. and Mrs. Ejakwa to you.
I'm bound to win. Cause though my beginnings might be little, greater is he that lives in me.
Wishing a wonderful, beautiful woman a happy 60th birthday to you. Na Aborabonsu. Nyuma Jobo. Nyamisha Na Aborabonsu. Happy 60th birthday to you. It's from my dear sister Harriet to you. Nyamisha Bibri, 60 and counting. To God be the glory. Everybody calls her Nana. Her government name is Elfrida Opong Mensah. Happy birthday to you, Elfrida Opong Mensah, aka Nana. It's from V4. It's from Paige. It's from class of 87. It's from all of us to you. Wishing you love. Wishing you life. God bless you richly, Nana. Happy birthday to you. Gift to Adam Stego, shouting out to you as well. Have a good one. Kokrokoo Abeye Asamoah of New Life Presby School in La Paz. Happy birthday, Kokrokoo Abeye Asamoah, from your dad Asobet, your mom Emilia Nejewa, and all of the crew at the Bethel Methodist Church, Bethel Baptist Church in Bawe. Once again, shouting out to my little friend Teddy Menu. I wish you all the best.
I'm bound to win.
Professor Joshua Alfred Amoah, Music Department, School of Performing Arts, University of Ghana, Legon. Cheers to you on your birthday, Professor Joshua Alfred Amoah of the Music Department, School of Performing Arts, University of Ghana, Legon. May the good Lord continue to bless you richly. Nyami Shrabibre is from Professor Kofi Jekum and the entire family. Yeah, man. Diana Hamilton back to back. Here we go. Kenal Francis Kaba Machiano Pemichio. Wow, we team Yano Pebia. Onyumni. Miss Renyame. So we dream so to care, so we fear. So Nam Kwansu Kwejuma. So the hospital. Near baby, I'm in Pine and saying Sui. And one saying Sui. It says happy birthday to my wives. Hey, I'll jam you there you reach. Val Osei Safo, that is the doctor's wife. Happy birthday to you, Val Osei Safo, the doctor's wife. Blessings to you. And to Zenobia Nana Safo, Ochiami Special Culture Shows. Much love to both of you, Zenobia and Val. Double whammy. Osumafo, thank you for listening. Osumafo is listening live from Kwabenya ACP. Mami Ness Efikisi Ishmael Ejikumehene Obia Odini Radio to Peace and Opebia with Tibia Empire back up in Sui Wate Mamia Bana Uduma Boateng of Alpha Joy International School. You are 11 years old today. Happy birthday to you, Mamia Bana Uduma Boateng. It's from your father, Nana Jenny Boateng of GTA. Your mother, Ruth Nyakwa. Papa Kofi, Daniela, and the entire family. Amen. Very shortly, we'll have a conversation with Professor Elias Mumuni, National Secretary of UTAG. UTAG says we are threatening a strike. Hey, again. Very Reverend Professor Emmanuel Mate, former moderator of the Presbyterian Church of Ghana. Osofo Penny, Nyuma Jobo. Happy birthday, Very Reverend Professor Emmanuel Mate. It's from Reverend Akresu Enim and the family. Omusi Nsuye. Yanka said. Yeah, so a very good morning to you, Professor Elias Momoni. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Thank you for joining us. How are you today?
I'm doing well, and thank you for having me on your platform.
Thank you. We appreciate. Professor, you are the National Secretary of UTAG, University Teachers Association of Ghana. Am I right?
Yes, yes.
Great. Now, we read all over. We started reading or hearing about it from yesterday. It says UTAG threatens strike over Galamsey. What exactly is the issue now today?
Thank you, sir, for having me, and good morning to your cherished listeners.
Good morning.
We really haven't, we don't really have much, if I can start from that premise, except to reiterate and push government to fasten up, to move a bit harder and forward with its current fight against Galamsey. And we in this particular, directional effort coming from the social contract we signed with the then presidential candidates prior to the general elections. Part of it was generally to ask candidates who would be president to, one, repeal the LI, the mining LI, in this case 2462, and then also declare a state of emergency and basically cease mining, especially in areas where we have these illegalities. Those were some of the propositions made by UTAG then, and then we engaged the flag bearers then to sign. Since January till now, there's been significant progress made by government. In our last National Executive Council meeting, we engaged the sector minister, and he gave us quite a positive outlook in terms of what government was doing regarding the fight against this existential threat. Fast forward, we've seen that these efforts could be doubled. And that is why, as one of the serious actors in this space who are calling for a more concerted effort, we think that this call that we are making will add up to other calls from civil society, including Coalition Against Galamsey, for government to, one, the very LI that was actually reviewed or modified, should generally be repealed. Government has given an indication that they are actually trying to go through a process and then finally have the law repealed. But we are thinking that this is a very great opportunity. Instead of amending parts or sections of that law, it's an opportunity to basically repeal the entire law so that no one will come along the value chain of this particular practice we've done over the period to take advantage of. The other thing is basically that we are pleading that, just like the president indicated, that he is thinking that this has become a national emergency. And that particular thing worried us because we've known this all along. And so if it gets to a point that the president himself is making that observation, we think it's an opportunity to move to the very draconian next step that we think generally will help, take these guys who are in the field destroying our water bodies and forest reserves. So basically, those are the calls we are making on to government, so that if needed, there can be progress made in that direction.
Now, Prof, you've mentioned that your own words. You mentioned that significant progress has been made since the start of the year, since the assumption of power of John Dramani Mahama as president. You've also mentioned that you had a meeting with the sector minister responsible for lands and natural resources, and so to some extent, you're satisfied. So why this call at this time?
Yeah. So if you look at we've seen from media renditions of our presser. If you look at the presser, actually, the presser were basically looking at the other areas that we think government wasn't doing well, and in particular the repeal. So when we say government was doing well, for instance, the amendment.
2462.
However, we still want the repeal. When we say government is doing well, for instance, the recapture of some of the forest reserves, we think 8 out of 9. We think that the government should still push to reclaim all the 9. And then also, we are very happy that the Attorney General really have pushed for 2 members of the governing party to, be prosecuted by EOC. This is a very significant step. And many other efforts. Nonetheless, we still have this thing going on, around the country. And that is the scary part. And so we're thinking that, while some efforts are being made, we still don't just have to sit down and then pat government at the back and then let it be. We have to actually, let them know they are doing well. But we still strongly push them that we still need the law to be repealed. In some cases, like most of these areas that we have this havoc being ringed, we need a state of emergency. And that state of emergency is not this type of militarized state of emergency. A situation where a declaration is made that, no mining, in this case of no mining, we refer to those who are into this, not all even the small scale, because we have some of the small scale who are very responsible. But those who are really identified to be taken and do advantage without the law backing them coming into power. And so, as part of us just making sure we live up to the engagements that we've had, we have to take stock of every other thing that has happened, with this mining ecosystem, right from January till now, and to look at from the past what has been done, what has not been done, what has been done partially or well, what has not been done well, and to use it as a yardstick to ask for further, strengthening of the effort that is being made. And areas that government is not doing anything at all, we tell them to do it. And so basically that is the timeline, that was offered as part of the pact that we signed.
Okay. Well, now that your message is out there, let's see how it goes. But you haven't said that if government doesn't do something by a certain date, you go on strike, right?
No, absolutely.
There's no ultimatum here.
Not ultimatum.
Okay, you're just reminding government.
Absolutely.
Right.
And this reminder, we hope it's a dialogue process that we know as an in-house, we will be building up with some of the effort being made and some of the critical issues on ground. So that if it gets to a point that we think we have to move to the next step, we will come out clearly again to the media and the general public.
Okay, right. Prof, we appreciate your time spent with us this morning. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Professor Eliasu Mumuni is the National Secretary of UTAG, University Teachers Association of Ghana. Peace 104.3 Kokrokoo Jimedina near to us on time check is 17 minutes to 8 o'clock.
Peace FM.
Ora Broja Jemfi, Deputy Defense Minister, Republic of Ghana. Broja Mache. Emza Homano, sa agbaja ekonenima na abanechi. Ekonenima na abanechi. Broja Mache.
Come on, General, Mr. So.
Boko there.
Come here, Daruma.
Nyamene ya dana se nyamene ya dana me ho ye pa nyame adominti ye ho ye pa anopedi enya bone na enra o minister aye Dr. Edward Omanebo ama ebedi nkomo bi kakra e wo government accountability series na na pese bi se mu nsem ba komienu bi na presidential jet o se aye dey
chairman Mamindi can chair for chief for.
Yeah, Joso.
Kokrokoo and chief for now.
Yeah, Joso.
Presidential jet, no. A core Tabia.
Okay.
And for a very long time. Bribia a back call for either repair, maintenance, and now overhaul. And Omunya daje enye ho adwuma nyina. Nti onse no so akwaye te se no ana ewo.
Yeah.
Nti koba se yeba ministry wa Ghana Airport say a breadbra say omukono omukosiesie e kodu ye no problems be bring na identify e wo hu nti ebia e kobase omu be wie ochina na omu another problem omu another date no omu another problem nti da ho e wo for repairs na MI. Ye hwe ni mu senka osumi we mu be kona wi ya no. Nanso akoba se omu kan na o ma sen another problem tina ma e pese e data e brand e betoja. But so bisa ho asemo wo se meka se fitemu a yes.
I see. No kwese ye nhihye se beto foforo.
Enra that's mean se obi bisa wo zumadi na se. So Ghana Forces tri-services na free Army, Navy, Air Force. Omunyina omufidi NP wo ho a na ho de na kokko. Nti Minister Echo National Security Council meeting for the tour. Omanima Mapeni and so ejitum. Only all the Ghana forces, the High Command, no, Enya Kita Udima, Ubiade, Nia Eniano, Ankasa, Ebai, no much chief, view of what the Yan and Manimu view also, or say Ekaka. Na omubu nkunta na die hia kese pa na betia kudu bet $1 billion. Nti mampani enso eba ba say obey that investment for the next 3.5 years. Nti afena omo share obia ne agent need ankasa ebetimi akaba sa $1 billion. Nti for those ones, but for now, the rest of the BCC they own na ye use to and consiste a general CB passe and be here
$1 billion na ye kano as part of it. You hear new presidential jet, right?
I cannot confirm that because Ebiana. Ghana Airport na omuwo before fra e be here animu ya chain presidential jet no the kobata no necessary.
Broja asema mi bi say ucha honkaka $1 billion no a retooling program for the Ghana Armed Forces.
Exactly.
Good. As part of the retooling program, you pay equipment for Army, Navy, Air Force. Ye pe adayama soja for ye penema bebre amom, right?
Good.
Great. And I mean bisa saying all of that to them. Me assure say a recommendations so about say as part of the retooling. Number 4 squadron, Sani friend, right? Hello. Sir, you're from number 4 squadron. Mama here presidential jet no so. Yeah, number 4 squadron. And I mean, besides sending na ka on maka say you hear a new presidential jet. And now monka.
Oh, and I make say omu assessment ni na presidential jet no and yet fit for purpose.
Okay, so
that's the assessment. But me pese me bumbo equipment ni na edi.
There be mbubo ni na edi. Na me pe clarity keke say almost say fit for purpose ah. Na che say here for ana
a number of platforms.
Okay.
Jets and other things are almost here also. It's a matter of prioritizing.
Okay.
And also, Omona EBS are prioritizing because then fleet now Omuniani and $1 billion able to me cover.
Okay.
Because that prioritization no ANC 90 and I mean person a firm confirmation on it.
Fantastic. Good point to make.
The final decision has been made.
Oh, media chose say bani baby besamba. You name say besamba. Moving on, no, a minister can Nima Bebre say almost $33 million, $32.64 million in hidden debts. Just say menti hona say patroche chemwe.
Chairman, Minister Bayam, Minister Kokano. You say Ghana Forces and ministry no Nema Yato Ibiaba Ibimbaye Ehon Eka Anewo about 3.7 billion.
3.79 billion CDs.
Yes. A bifa any and semo a demand soldier for who supply anything. Now once it's happening now the old high command of the Ghana forces and the Oho. Inti and yet submitted to Ministry of Finance, budget and changes by a new command nearby and other data for and so I supply to be any idea almost at the buy no 32 million. And no and I the coca 3.7 now a war Ministry of Finance. Into a cabia yen and I'm a toy ecosystem changes no a buy.
Na senior Mukan and as will be a shared iron, sir.
Oh, I don't think so. But
because Senya story about you say 3.79 billion cedis in hidden debt. Hidden. Just as a DSC, as a shared DSC.
Oh, Senya Nipan person interpreting so. Near Tian say a car. I'm a toy in Sabre one, the entire assessment.
Okay. Ain't he a idea bit here?
Chairman, say, a Kenya body. A Kumatana branch be about the Kilentia. Like we did.
A bank here.
A buying Eka.
Minister also can say
finance an audit of the entire data Ghana in a war and some other commitments. It's almost every audit no. They will outline near almost free say SSA HRD SSA contested and at the end almost the back then so you behena here the ministry no and so the account na they are sharing is our coming through.
Minister also can say recruitment drive 12,000 personnel into the armed forces, and you be see a dying about 10,000 new housing units for military families. I don't know that be near here anymore.
Some recruitment, no. NCBA, a big fitiase. Na maminche muye, any recruitment, 12,000 minister can.
Okay.
Or can say a recruitment and enlistment.
Yeah, recruitment and enlistment. Okay. Both other ranks and officer corps.
Both other ranks and officers. I'm a soldier. Do my what if
me a soldier, but
and also a year over a period of 3.5 years.
Okay.
And she, you share me more say Afibiano, your day 3,000 a Bequaco come.
Okay.
Come on, the gap analysis. On say, Abaya eche me buy no. Omo de nsakae kakra bi ba soldier adwumanu. Ane no na embra me kire say odi soldier or other ranks no for 25 years. I will say ukofi. na omode enfie num beka nti eno mane koye 30 years.
30 years.
And for the last 5 years, soldier here in Yaman, soldier, I'm referring to the other round. Yaman could say, was some name fear, so some soldier every. Until this year, and 5 years addition, no, a became I was a and one one, I was saying, release this no equity asset. Until I know a creative some space and some simple about that down now almost so baby summit, and come home from 2021. Now almost have started process of some recruitment and for backlog. Our mama my business assessment acquire medical examination and there common training sample for almost 3,000.
Okay.
And the name minister so here call a army training school no so who say for about 17 months there has not been any training of the other ranks. All these assessments looking at the financial availability and the strength of the Ghana Armed Forces, and I'm the commander-in-chief. I projection to commit to 12,000 enlistment and recruitment over the next 3.5 years.
Okay.
I said this year will start maybe with 3,000. And then every year we will do it incrementally. The total 12,000.
Okay. Interesting conversation. Now, Kasemuno Nsuno, Minister Subosu said, Ghana is safe, but our soldiers are working with broken tools. And Osanso can say thousands of ammunition. Ayira. Is that what it is?
Chairman, on the broken tools, and I'm saying no, I can't want them. The Ghana Armed Forces, they have an agent retooling.
Yeah.
On say threat levels, no, and every time, and this time so confronting these threats, no, never be we have to come. You need technology. Because you don't need a boot on the ground and I'm penny adjusting set obey that huge investment in order for us to be at a level very appreciable enough at least for the next 3 years. Now ammunition also and one them I'm say Minister Kari say ammunition be if we Ghana Armed Forces echo a national security. Na acquire a fast coin and far and share na a ho so and nothing so it could do national security and so into me in a home contact into saying Minister Economy.
Maybe so will say a sensitive dodo. Say ye de betuja say near D kind ye soldier for a juma but omunia candia a boa mo papa. Ye di tuja say ammunition sebe unaccounted for nature say ayirao. Nyayem shishie kakra.
Chairman, I don't think I am Shishibiao. Oshe Akabia Ghana security near Agirpo. There has not been any details about specific Yekotowe. But Ghanaians must know the Yeba Abaimwa Minister Kitia says Oye Juman. Near Ebetoye said the situation is here. And the last 6-7 months. And I'm more than that is the essence of the government accountability series.
Yes, but for the Ghana armed forces, na ye kase ye di tuja. Do we have to tell everything? Say, oh, omakadie ni ho anyway, ammunition ayira. There many be oha sebio muna moye mwejuma, but enye kukwe muni yakano.
Chairman, the minister de tuja na enye kukwe muni.
Okay.
Adia ehunya se Ghana
FM.
Yema omwaho de no emuyedu. Na feel so mampeni agiatum se obeye e de aboa Ghana Armed Forces no. E se Ghana 41. Ye nkomu for kase ekoto praye na ekoto sebi atre ana ekoto we. Nemum se Ghana for be say ehun be hia say ye be ma Ghana Armed Forces omo emu ayedu no matimi aye adwuma ne de enye kokko ma sem sa ena enzo bisa ba ko bi kan
Ayi ammunition no asem sam se di tuja no.
Aya ena even with the ammunition no Minister Ma any further details about it, but it was important that information was made known. I have a problem with Omo cancer missing. Yenim baby eco national security.
Okay.
But a home contano and acquire and non say yenim baby acquire. And it's all cut unaccounted for. The expectation is a be a DSC and I DSC and I waha. And no one time there. Minister can say a national security for them said omo beshena omo ayehun efishemu nemu na or reflect say and say ye mata de no eti even under his watch the Ghana forces the niema bia for bia omo ti na there even to an operational area. There are procedures and protocols for FM to do it. As I say, every year, you better start when na enkofa suspicions and niamadia and famba. I who say, me former deputy minister, send a near bread and bending our casa and want them. Minister, some our kind. Sebi or more will be a dean say Nicholas Messiana say we or say Ghana Armed Forces or more ammunition be fat then or can say irregular to say that acquiring Shishaya say first one sana Bibiasa every work of baby no and fat acquiring so and I feel so it could be national security for them so no. Omo entini say dear omo dear yankata enti that's the information how they tweet and come and enye pro nokre said the etienwa
Mijitum say nokre said the etienwa ebiana o me nyina yehu but minim sem adwuma no se ne etieno titiru no niam bi wo ho a sabio moam nkomo a fam tudwa inti se bibi saba yenum ayenye mwadwuma ni bi no ebi ana I'm just that but say yes say ammunition bi ayere bullets bi ayere wom say enye mesne unaccounted for but a coordinated effort a security architecture and infrastructure na mudi adwuma inti say free Ghana for national security I said there momo brofo it would be to just sad idea na question, but as you said, we should be rest assured say we young adwuma. But
Chairman, mame for me I can it say obedi minister who try say agibia eyekupo masem umfam tuja. Mame Ghana for that assurance say minister menene ye adwuma and said the year Juma or ministry on asem tie ni wa eye state secret and na say eye kopomu asem ankasa ye de betudwa ekobata na tese ye oath na yes way. People should be rest assured. Information is necessary that the public should know.
Yeah.
And sometimes I family bar na sensationalism near the also everywhere because that same way it was just one line statement to be a minister can without giving which kind of ammunition, further details about anything. And yet, BBA Minister Ghanaian should be rest assured about that.
Great. Finally, Broja, Brofuni Biayaka urgent retooling, part of the broader agenda for the next 3.5 years. Teacher Sika Yehu so far Minuedi Hong Komo $1 billion. Na maybe so rollout best started that ben you say Sika because in him say Sika assembly share the engineer ye kakra. Yen share ni mo da ben say bibi betimi a start.
Chairman bibi be started and manimu ya. One who say ye abayna ikremu no. If it is a project be war Ghana border no so sema mantifi any call and afford to a call in soon home any at the senior bear DB Asia only say omwa yeni omoboshi in an echo Sahel region. They have been under existent attack. Terrorists ni omo etrimo di bonia efre omo violent extremists no omo edi juma wo tabia hon na project no ehun asem esun pa ya tabi enye a specific project which has a specific funding nti that project was on now a idea
FOBs now.
Exactly. Company a committee the emphasis Kakesia Pan Shima. The GD say Minister Ebe the budget review. The GD said I don't want to preempt anything, but there will be something about it. In Tinyadia, ye can't talk ye fitiatia. Safia Yebehu 1 billion hubi. After Swason also Yebehubi, Ecosi, Mampeni did the Jumedi Barbarian.
Fantastic. Yo. Roger, Anopedi Evedasi, na Janya de Bian Albania and Wada Jesse Biomitino, where you my Dawson. Yeah, that's the way you had that. Yeah, housing, yes. The 10,000, you know.
I say a housing gap of 17,000 and even more because once I have a recruitment, it's going to add up to the numbers. And I also make say for 5 years now. The man so the media in Kofi so was soon Nebravi and also added up to the housing challenge. The CTR 10,000 housing units across all the garrisons.
Yeah.
CTR with the first phase of 2,000. Say a bridge the housing gap. And also your 2,1.
I see. FOB's any housing no the na officer priority.
Hey, I'm with your cousin prioritize their baby. All of it, they all have equal importance.
Nentia may be sad son say your borders no. Ya tum say nye papasa.
Yeah.
And etifi hono sono senia Sahel ho awoso ne kosono. Yin say nye papasa. Itina me bisa say your hair for be near here a housing units na. The hen priority mine.
Chairman, the featuring has equal importance because housing no affects morale
Okay.
And once the men are not motivated enough, Obi crack as a FOB is not assign war accommodation in order to. The FOB not to say by Kumadia. Yes, and a BBC. So you have only bed, yeah. Into BBC, I'll bet you have been on them. Now, on the soldier there, one person's moral issue may affect the other.
True.
And we are treating all of it with the same importance level. Here, so we'll address it all at the same time. Notice now that commitment to complete the FOB, we are dealing with it this year. And then we are also starting the housing project also this year.
Okay. Well, we can only wish you well and pray, sir, Nina Beko to our benefit as a people.
Martin said, Ghana for being so faso.
Papa.
Omo tired na omo emwe chidom. Na se Ghana forces ejina ne nan so na ye na djuma se de etia. Eno na me ne on so de bia e betimi anda na ye kan kromo kakra.
Ehun ya pa. Broja no fe mi da sibiom. Broja Jemfi, a Deputy Defense Minister, Republic of Ghana. Peace 104.3.
Peace.
Do seamless banking with Prudential Bank mobile app. Perform instant transactions, link mobile money wallets, scan GHQR, pay, manage your cards, transfer money between banks, and do so much more. Experience simple, secure, and convenient banking with the Prudential Bank mobile app campaign as it goes on. Download the PBL mobile app now from Apple Play Store, Google Play Store, and the Huawei App Gallery. Visit the Prudential Bank website or social media platforms for more. Prudential Bank.